What's up, YouTube? I'm here again. I'm outside in my backyard. I'm drinking a cold smoothie, so my tongue is frozen. Um, yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos, and I already lost my train of thought. Mostly, I haven't slept, so that's probably why. Yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of videos of INFPs who are answering a lot of questions. That other people have wrote. I've been telling myself and procrastinating that I was going to make a list of things, but I'm just going to use someone else's list of things. So I'm going to try to make this really short. It says, how do you respond to authority figures in your life? Do you generally question authority? Are you pretty submissive? Alright, so that's kind of tricky. Like authority, I don't really do good with like cops. I hate cops. And then like I did a lot of sports, so like my coaches, I mean I obviously had to listen to them. You know, my parents, I kind of listen to them. Rebellious. Am I submissive? um, it depends. It depends on. I mean, I'm submissive against maybe someone who isn't like an authority figure sometimes. Anyways, how do you respond to someone talking you down? I usually don't respond at all. I usually just ignore them and then just call them stupid in my head. If it's really like intense, I'll probably tell them out loud that they need to shut up or something's gonna happen. See, are you very comfortable? Are you very emotionally reactive? If so, are you emotionally reactive in public or just with those you are comfortable with? Um, okay, as an INFP, I am supposed to be very emotional. I mean, when I'm by myself, I guess I kind of am, but even with like family members or not really. Like I just tend to keep stuff to myself. I mean, like every once in a while, when my values are threatened, I guess I kind of burst out. I mean, that's about it. I'm really just chill, laid back. I try not to let things affect me, I guess. Um, and as far as like emotionally reactive, like happiness and all that kind of stuff in public, me, I mean, yeah, I guess I'm not like completely, introverted all the time. There are times, I meet like a new coworker, for example. I try to make a good first impression, and then I'm more like not as reserved. And do you need a lot of attention in relationships? Um, I don't really know about that one. Like I think as an INFP, I'm like a touchy feely kind of dude. So I kind of need that physical connection. Um, as well as I long for someone to I guess love as deeply as I do, but on the other hand, I need my space. So uh, I mean it's like half half on that. Are you really sarcastic? I can be sarcastic, and to the point where someone who is very oblivious, just I could just slide it right past them and they won't know. But it's funny. I tend to get along well with other naturally sarcastic people, and kind of just get each other. Are you silly? Uh, I've been known to be silly in the past. I mean, not like a Zoe Deschanel kind of goofy, but I have my times, and I can get a little bit quirky. I'm not gonna do it now, cause I mean, I don't know whoever's watching this video. Uh, I usually tend to be silly when I know you very, very well. Do people mistake your reservedness for aloofness? Yes, I would say that a majority of the people do, and I don't think that they understand that I'm not trying to. Well, half of the time I'm not trying to keep my distance from them. I'm just kind of more respectful of of their space and emotions and all that. Do you have a hard time expressing yourself verbally? Right now, I'm doing a pretty good job. I actually didn't expect to be doing as well. But usually, yeah, like meeting a girl, terrible. I just no words. Important stuff like interviews. I get by. Uh, I got to make a speech. Same thing. But yeah, I managed to learn how to kind of express myself more verbally now. Are you a talented writer? I don't really write anymore, even though I have like a strong urge to. I used to write a lot. I used to have like this journal and just full of stuff, poems, written haiku, or all this crazy stuff, stories and this random stuff, to get my thoughts down. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, but as far as right now, I recently kind of started writing some songs. I mean that's about it, and I think I consider myself a better writer than I do like instead of math or whatever. Obviously, yeah, I just feel like I feel like I'm not using as much logic as I am using more creativity, which gives me a better understanding of what it is that I want to write, be able to do it fluently, I guess. And let's see, what do you want to be when you grow up? I have no idea. I really wish I had an idea. I mean, I told myself I'm gonna be going back to school. I'm gonna take up some singing classes, and I want to start learning Japanese. But man, I've wanted to be everything: a doctor, a welder, a businessman, freaking hippie. I don't know. I don't think that's a career choice. Everything, everything. But, I mean, I'm passionate about, what I think would be my ideal career if I had the patience to do it, to actually go through all the work and stuff, would probably be um, a either a surgeon or writer, well, songwriter, I guess, or a damn, what else do I like doing? A musician. But well, that's the same thing as singer. Wait, wait. There was something else. Oh, a coach of some sort, so a teacher would be cool. And then, what is your type? Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I'm going over a new list. I just thought that one was a little short, so I'm doing two. It says, what is your type? I'm an INFP. Obviously, you read that in the title. What are you primarily interested in? Basically, I am interested in. Uh, Sometimes I consider myself the jack of all trades. In the sense, I'm not a master of anything, but I'm an expert at everything, I guess. You know, it's kind of just like, yeah, I just like everything. There's not really anything that I don't like. I feel like if you're living this life, why not try to experience at least everything, at least once in the short life that we have. And Yeah, you know, I'm interested in finding the meaning to things, my spiritual side, helping others. I'm not really interested in the materialistic world. I'm really interested in love over lust. Um, yeah. And then what? How do you relate to your temperament? Um, okay, I've heard I was watching those videos and I heard them use that word in the right context and I totally forgot. I could look it up on Google. But I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna skip that because I feel like I might have already answered it somewhere. Okay. What got you interested in MBIT? I just kind of wanted to like find out about myself, I guess. Um, you know, I don't know. This is like I recently really got into it, but I had done this test about a year ago or so, and then probably even sometime before that, and I just kind of lost interest right away. But yeah, I don't remember. And how has MBTI impacted your life? Now, going over the test recently, I've uh, kind of put myself more into that category, and now I'm probably knowing everyone. I'm relating to myself as a NIFP now. Um, and it's kind of opened me up to see that there are other people like me. You know, and not always feeling that that I'm alone. Um, it's basically just it's good to like I think most of the INFPs, we kind of don't really know what's going on even within ourselves. So it was kind of a good way to see from someone else's perspective, or just a great, summary that someone wrote down about what it is that I'm feeling. And for the most part, that's what got me. Almost, all of it was right. I was pretty surprised. Yeah, but definitely, I think I started making these videos. I've become a bit more self-aware. I've become a little bit more confident in myself. Show an object to the camera. Jamba Juice. Love Jamba Juice. I love healthy things. I don't really drink soda. Uh, you know, it just tastes great. The biggest misconceptions about your type: that we're weak, that male INFPs are girly, that they can't get into a relationship. Um, that we're like crybabies, that we're just really emotional all the time, that we tend to never express how we feel in a very calm manner, that we're not logical, that we can't be logical. Uh, stuff just there's a lot of the stuff that has already been posted on some of the other videos. What are the limitations of your type? Basically, I'm perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist, kind of to the point of like OCD. I tend to, have very high values and, unrealistic ideals. I tend to have my head in the clouds all the time, forgetting what I'm going to say next. I tend to be very awkward about how I do things. Like right now, I can't even look at the camera. Uh, yeah, I'm not always very confident with myself, and like I usually get depressed really easy. Um, yeah. What is your ultimate dream endeavor? My ultimate dream endeavor is to meet a girl who I find very attractive, who will let me tell her that she's very attractive on a daily basis, who I can be anywhere with, without having to talk ever, or just talk and be silly whenever too. I want to travel the world with her, and I want to um, I just want to share how I see things with another person, and I really want to do it somewhere. Well, I'd like to settle down, I guess, is my dream. And be kind of like I guess like a hippie kind of, and own like a huge meadow and have a huge tree with lots of leaves I could sit under and sleep with her. I guess that's my. I don't know if that counts as a dream, you know, and like play video games with her, and just be a kid around. There could be a kid around me too. Uh, uh, anyways, have name what? Have nameless kitten present throughout challenge. Oh, okay, that's optional. That confused me. All right, well, cool. And I think I just want to leave it off by saying that um, that it is really hot and I need to get some sleep. Okay, wait, not okay, not okay. Um, there was something else I wanted to say. Something about something, and I forgot. Yeah, okay.